Hey guys, Dr. Devon Coughlin here from Revolution Chiropractic, sharing another tip with you. This one, actually, very practical tip, actually has to do with your cell phone. I want to talk to you real quick about electromagnetic frequency, or EMF. And the reason this is a concern is because a lot of studies are showing now, and you've probably heard this before, even when you get your cell phone, if you look in the box, it says how much of a frequency that it gives off. What we're looking at now, and the concern is that when we're exposed to this EMF all the time, it's actually creating DNA damage in our body. All right, and so that's really the concern. So I wanted to give you a few tips on how to reduce your exposure to electromagnetic frequency. And so it's something that's really important for you, but it's also, arguably even more important for your kids. All right, so the first thing that we want to do is we want to make sure that when we're using the cell phone that we want to put it on speakerphone as much as possible. I know everyone says, that's annoying when it's on speakerphone, but when you have the phone out here, it's actually significantly reduced amount of exposure when it's close to your face or close to your head. Whereas when the phone's like this, it's an incredible amount of the EMF being exposed to your brain. There's a lot of studies out there that are linking tumors of the brain to cell phone use or heavy cell phone use. That's why the FDA actually has rules on this now. That's why your cell phone carrier actually tells you how much is with the phone. So we want to make sure that we're minimizing how much we're getting by keeping it away from us. The other one is carrying the phone on your body. So, even if you're not actively talking on the phone, there's a signal constantly going on between the cell phone tower and your phone, or you're connected to Wi-Fi. So it's just constantly, it's giving off this frequency of radiation. It's in your pocket. Some women have it really close to their body or close to their chest. Some men have it close to their groin area. So you want to make sure that you're keeping that not on your body. And if you do have to have it on your body, what I recommend you do is you put it on airplane mode. All right. So when you're on airplane mode, it disables your phone connecting to the tower. So you're not getting internet, you're not getting emails or phone calls or text messages when you're on Wi-Fi. I know people say, well, what's the point? Well, you want to be connected, but you don't want to have it on your body. If you have to have it on your body, I recommend you put it on airplane mode. All right. The other one that we want to make sure that we're doing is when it comes to our home or our office, wherever we work, Wi-Fi that's constantly around everywhere we go. It's in restaurants, it's in stores. We're constantly being exposed to it. Again, even more concerning is our children are being exposed. So, our children constantly making new cells in their body. We want to minimize the amount. So, obviously, we're not going to get rid of it altogether. But in our homes especially, what I'd recommend you do at nighttime is to turn off the Wi-Fi. Real easy, what I did recently in the last couple of months in my house is I actually got a timer on the outlet that my Wi-Fi is plugged into. So every night at 10:30, the Wi-Fi turns off, and we're going to basically drastically reduce the amount of EMF in my house at nighttime. So when our bodies are sleeping and repairing, we're going to minimize that. The other thing is when it comes to wireless devices like iPads, laptops, different things like that, even when your kids are using cell phones, to watch videos or play a game, again, you want to do your best to turn it on airplane or really minimize the amount of time that your children are speaking on the phone or playing with the phone or the iPad. You're much better off downloading a game that they can use without having to be connected to Wi-Fi all the time. Again, and really the purpose isn't to create fear or concern. It's really that we know a lot of the research out there is showing that DNA is getting damaged from this low level of EMF. So you want to minimize it as best you can. And for adults, if you're a heavy cell phone user, make sure that you figure out a different way. Either use speakerphone, or you can actually get certain like wireless devices or like a wired device that you can keep the phone away from you and minimize that amount of EMF that you're putting in your body. All right, it's been another health tip from Revolution Chiropractic. This is Dr. Devon Coughlin. Make sure you check back for our Facebook page and website for more videos.